Hello everyone, it is Lone Star Lawman again with one of my informal reviews of handguns. And I'm back with part 2 of the look at what we were looking at last time, the HK P2000 9mm Variant 2, which has the LEM trigger, Law Enforcement Modification Trigger. I went all over that in the first video, but today I'm going to show you some of the things I got for the accessories for the gun so I can carry it. It was really interesting. As you know, as I told you in the first video, they come with these 13 round magazines. I guess that's for make sure that the magazines function properly or whatever in the gun. But I was doing some research, and I found out on hkparts.net that they have magazines that will fit the P2000 that are larger capacity. And I found this strange, but apparently two of the newer models that HK makes, the VP9 and the P30 in 9mm, make 17 round magazines. See, so you can see this one has 13. Okay, pretty easy to see. But this one, the one I got recently, in between last video and this one, has 17 rounds. Can hold 17 rounds. Let me see if I can get that, make you see that good. I'm still trying to get used to this new camera setup I got. It holds up to 17. This is actually is for a P30, HK P30. Now, when I got it, it didn't have this little sleeve lid on it. And so when you stick it in the gun, I'll show you. By the way, this has been cleared prior to videoing. Okay, so if I put it in, you can see it kind of has a little bit of a gap right there, but that is easily taken care of by putting this little sleeve lid on, which is called the X Factor at hkparts.net. And what you do is you slide it on like so, all the way to the bottom, flush. Put it on in the gun, and you can see there, look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Kind of hangs out a little bit longer. Let me show you with my grip. There, you'll get a better look. My hands are not huge, but they're large. I have the large back strap, and that's not bad at all. I mean, just look at that, just barely past my third finger there. On the other ones, let's see, hardly any difference at all. Look at that. See that? Hardly any difference, maybe just a tad longer. Let me hold that gun in perfect position here. Take it out, put the other one back in, and okay, grip it again. So you can see it's pretty good, but that's 17 rounds. So that means that I can carry this with 17 plus 1 will give me 18 rounds. That's pretty handy. Of course, I did notice that when you put the 17 rounder in, it's a bit heavier than it is with the 13 rounds. But it's great. That's where I got the magazine, hkparts.net, and the little X Factor sleevelet that goes on it. I'm very happy about that too. And I want to let y'all know I did go to the range for a second time, and I shot 150 rounds and I was using this a lot, obviously. Ran perfectly without any flaws. So it's a good magazine. I mean, I'm surprised. One thing that kind of baffled me a little bit is why doesn't the HK P2000, why don't they sell it with one of these or two of these or whatever the case may be instead of the 13 rounders? Maybe somebody smarter out there can tell me why they do that. Probably to make more money, but I don't know what other reason why they would do that, but maybe somebody else can tell me. I also ordered me a holster. And guess who it's from? Yes, right, Vedder holster, the ones I told you all about in many of my videos. V is in Victor, E-D-D-E-R, out of Florida. And there's a particular type I like, which is the black carbon fiber. And I'll show it to you right now. Let's get these guys out of the way. You've seen enough of those, I guess. All right, here's the black carbon fiber holster. I get it with, they have the kinds, you know, that like sit right here, ordinary loops or whatever. I've never liked those. It's what I don't like about those is that sometimes when you get a belt that's really stiff, or it's got a belt buckle that won't go through or whatever. I mean, with these wings, pancake wings, the belt goes through no problem, no matter what kind of belt you have, unless it's just the buckle's too big to go through the hole. But there's very few that can't go through this one right here. And it also, as you can see through the shape, it hugs the body better. So yeah, why not? Okay, all right, now time for the grand holstering here. Let's put it in and see what it looks like. All right, now you can see it fits in there great, perfectly shaped, covers the rear guard. Here's your tension screw. You need to adjust that retention if it comes out too easy. You don't want that, but you want it in there snug enough to where it won't fall out of the holster. Like, let's see, I have to do it like this because of the camera angle, but it's not coming out. There you go. All right. So yeah, that's how it looks. And I've already worn it a couple of times. Hugs really close to the body. The P2000 is not too heavy. It's obviously heavier than like my car P9 that I carry a lot. But you know, hey, it's small enough, and this is snug enough to wear with just a large polo or button-down outside the pants shirt, square-off shirt, camp shirt, whatever you want to call it. And it works just great. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the holster. By the way, Vedder holsters, this is not the only color that they can make this in. They've got about a dozen or more. I think more, to be honest with you. They have everything from purple haze to police blue to coyote to dark earth. Put that away, you know, y'all seen that good? To dark earth. And you also have several camo type style holsters. One is desert digital. They've got woodland, forest digital, navy digital, urban digital, which is a darker color. Just anything. Oh, there's one called ACU, which is a digital, like camouflage. It's green and black. You know, you'd have to look at on the website. But if you look at all the colors, you can pick whatever one you want. They offered to color both the front and the back. I just didn't think it was necessary to do the back because nobody's going to see that anyway. But when I see this on the outside, I just like the way it looks. Of course, it'll cost extra if you want to do both sides. Normally, these come in just black, plain black, but you have to pay a little more to get this. And I just like the way it looks. Okay. And the ammo I'm still using, as I use in all my 9mm. I talked to you about this last time, the Winchester Ranger T 127 grain hollow point, and it's a plus P plus, and is rated as law enforcement ammunition. Forgive me, folks, if I'm not doing everything perfectly today. This new camera mount that I have now, I'm trying to get used to it. The angle one that I used to use, but I thought I'd use it, and it looks like it's going to work a lot better for me. Okay, that's really about all I have today. Please like and subscribe. I keep getting more and more subscribers, and I really appreciate that. And please, if you like my video, please give it a like and hit that notification bell. Whenever I get a new video out, you'll get notified and you'll be able to watch it. And thank you all very much, okay? So, this is Lone Star Lawman saying so long from Texas, and have a nice week. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.